Welcome back to Dawn of the Zeds, 3rd edition. We're playing just the basic game. Alright, let's continue on. First thing we do is we find out what horrible event is happening, and that is a forest night assault. Oh, great. Forest tracks. We ignore the first 3. Basic game. Alright, at the beginning of this phase, we're not going to worry about infection. We're not do that in the base game. Place a new Zeds unit in the forest track start space. Ooh, and defending units receive no terrain shifts, but that's not going to be a problem. And then we have to activate the forest track. Alright, let's get up here to the forest track. We're going to get a new Zeds unit, and then they're going to move. Alright, not really a problem yet. We do have our well-armed, defiant civilian, our strongest civilian unit. Let's grab a Zed token out of the bag. And what do we get? We get a strength 4. Okay, they're not terrible. Boom! And now the Zed track activates, a la the card, right there. So these guys move here, and these guys move here. And that is basically it. Alright. And looking at the rest of the card, we have 2 actions. Alright. So we're going to have 2 actions plus all of our other ones, and we're sitting with 12 ammo. This is very good. Alright, for our first regular action, we have our veterans here, and they get to not spend any ammunition on the first time gunfire per turn. So we're going to spend our first of 2 regular actions, and we're going to have them shoot at this highly damaged Zed unit. So let's go ahead and do that. We got a strength of 3 on the gunfire table. Oh god. And our veterans are awesome. So that just cost them 1 action, no ammunition. There are 3 and they rolled a 10. That's 2 hits. This Zed unit only had 1 health remaining. It is absolutely annihilated. Our veterans are doing extremely well this playthrough so far. Boom. And now the forest track, or sorry, the mountain track cleared off again. Excellent. We have 1 regular action left, a player action, and a Deputy Schmidt action. So yeah, let's get doing some more actions. Alright, we have the deputy down here. He has his initiative token action. He'll spend it. He can only do it for himself. I almost want to move him, but there's a 10 horde coming up the track. So we're just going to have him try and do a forage action. He needs a 6 to get ammo, otherwise he gets nothing. Okay. I don't know why we bother using him for foraging, but he has his own action that we might as well spend anyway. Okay, we do have a regular action left. And we have a player action left. So basically we have 2 actions left. Let's see what we want to do. Alright, for our regular action, we are going to have our highly trained, well-equipped, well-armed civilian strength of 4 shooting at this Zed units here. That's going to be our last regular action. That's going to cost us an ammo, so we go down to 11 ammunition. Now, remember, these guys are well armed, so they get a shift on the gunfire table as well as hand-to-hand combat. So they're a strength 4. We're going to be looking at the strength 5 on the gunfire table, and they're going to roll a couple dice, and that's how many hits they're going to do. So let's see what they get. They get a 7, okay, but they're 5 on the gunfire table. Now, let's see how good that is. So we're at a 5. They roll a 7. That is going to be 2 hits to these guys. It's not enough to flip them over. We have 1 action remaining, and you know what? I think should we just have them shoot again? I think we should probably use our player action. Yeah, we're going to use our player action, and we're going to spend 1 ammo, and now we just have 10 ammunition. However, we're going to shoot at these guys again. The strength 5. These guys are absolutely awesome when it comes to shooting. So here we go. Final action. Oh, a 10 on the strength 5 gunfire table. I think that's going to be pretty good. 5, we go down to 10. That is 3 hits. So the first hit is going to flip them over to a 3 strength and putting 2 more hits on them. They are 1 away from expiring. Absolutely awesome. But unfortunately, that is all of our actions spent. We can't really do anything else. So that's going to be the end of this card. And yeah, we definitely have time for 1 more event. So we're back with the camera and get into the housekeeping. So we're refreshing all of our tokens. And yeah, let's have another go at it. Alright, that was highly successful. We are burning through bullets, but we have 10 ammunition left. And let's have a look at our next event. And it's, oh God, and now it's the Highway Night Assault. A double movement. Ooh, oh boy. At the beginning, and of course ignore those. At the beginning of this phase, no, we don't care about infection. Place a new Zeds unit on the highway start space. Oh boy, this is terrible. Defending units receive no terrain bonus. Oh Lord, this is going to hurt. Okay, so the rules are we do not have enough space at the start trial. Let's get over there and we'll explain it. Alright, so how this works is you can only have 2 Zed units or 2 civilian/hero units in a space at the same time. So we cannot put a new Zeds token here. And if these guys were here, then we would put one, of course, back farther. You always go back farther. But what happens in this case is we are going to pull a Zed unit, and we're going to put it on any other start space on the board. So, boom, we go ahead and draw these guys. They're a 4. And I think, oh man, where do we want to put them? I think we're going to put them over on the forest track. Alright, I'm putting them out on the forest track start space because we have our toughest civilian unit right up here, and they should be able to mow these guys down pretty good as long as we can keep the ammunition flowing. Alright, that's the start of that card, which was placing a new Zeds unit. Now we have a double activation on the highway track, and that is absolute pain. And the other absolute pain is we don't get any terrain shift bonus. Oh boy. Alright, let's get over there, and I think we're going to be taking our major lumps. Alright, the double movement on the highway track is bad news. This horde is going to move 1 and 2. And we don't get a terrain shift because it's a night assault. So while Deputy Dog Schmidt here was out scavenging for ammunition, in came a horde at nighttime, and they're going to be fighting these defiant civilians because we don't want to lose Deputy Dog. We want to keep him. So they have a strength of 3, 10. They are 3 times as strong as their civilian unit. Ooh, and they don't even get a terrain shift, so it is just a straight up roll. Let's hope we get a 12. We get a 5. I think that is going to be a major league beating. Let's take a look at the hand-to-hand for a 5. Oh my goodness, our units have suffered 4 hits. 4 hits! And we've got to retreat. So basically 4 hits for a civilian unit is 1-2 flips them over and 1-2 kills them. But we do get a saving throw. If we can roll a 4, 5, or 6, the unit will just go back to the town center on its weakest side. Alright, they didn't get completely annihilated. They got beaten so badly. The remnants of them end up back in town center on their weakened state. I'm pretty sure that's what it says in the rulebook. But Deputy Dog here has to retreat, and these guys take over Ingeborg. And they don't even take a scratch. Wow, that was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Alright, we have 1 action this turn. That is just not very good. Oh my goodness. Alright, for the first action, actually we're going to use Deputy Schmidt's initiative. He can use it on himself. He will take a shot at this horde. So he backs off. We're going to spend an ammunition. He's a strength 4, so he'll be shooting at these guys. Come on, nice high number. Higher the better. A 6 on a strength 4. Okay, gunfire, strength 4, a 6. He gets 1 hit. One measly hit. And there it is. And there went the ammunition. Okay, we have a regular action and we have a player action. For our regular action, we are actually going to have our sniper here, Captain Piazza, shoot. Now she's adjacent, so she's not going to get a very good gunfire. She just gets a 2, but she has Overwatch. After she makes a gunfire attack, she may withdraw, move away from her target 1 space. Any player units in her space except town center may be moved with her, including defiant civilians. So what's going to happen here, she's going to make a gunfire attack that's going to cost us an ammo, and then she and Deputy Schmidt are both going to withdraw back 1 space. All right, this is not going to be super powerful, but we just roll really high. Oh! Okay, we only had gunfire strength of 2, but we got an 11. So that should do something. An 11 is 2 hits. Nice! She's quite the sniper. 2 hits will flip these guys over. And so now they are... Wow, we still have a strength 8 mob here. But we can both... Schmidt and Piazza can back off to the nuclear plant. And they have at least a shift there if these guys get to them. Ouch! Okay, we have 1 player action remaining. And I think maybe with our player action, I have to think about what it is we actually want to do. Okay, with our player action, we are going to give that to Mr. Johnson. And he's going to do some foraging at the mine, looking for ammunition. All right, we need a 6 would be good. He gets a 6 and a 5. So again, he finds 2 ammo. We're right back to 10 ammunition. But that is the end of all of our actions. And that's going to be the end of this. This was brutal, this double highway move. Thank you. And no terrain shift. All right, we're going to zoom out and we're going to wrap up our episode for today. Well, I don't know. That was brutal. The highway track really took a beating. Our civilian unit here is damaged on its damaged side, back to town center. On the basic game, there's other rules. When you get more complicated games, they go to the hospital, etc. If you roll a 1, 2, 3, they end up in the cemetery. They're just out of the game. Roll a 4, 5, 6, they're saved. On the weekend side, they go back town center. All right, we've got Piazza and the deputy kind of holding the line here on the highway track. Boy, that was nasty. We have some good stuff going on. We got our nice heavy-duty units up there on the forest track doing a good job. I don't know. Again, we just have to hold out. And I think we have 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 13 more events to survive to win the game. Again, any zombies or Zeds get into town center, immediately game over. So thanks so much for watching along. It's your comments, subscriptions, and likes. This is Dawn of the Zeds, 3rd edition, the basic game, and we're trying to hold Farmingdale away from all the Zeds. We'll see you next time.